So hi guys, welcome to the video, and today is a book recommendation and plus a few other things, but I just wanted to actually point you towards this book by Dr. Judd Biasiotto, and it's a marvelous book. It's basically about a guy, an average Joe, who basically uses deep muscle relaxation to perform unbelievable lifts and powerlifting. So if we look, he goes about, an average Joe, he goes about talking about how he brought about, he was finishing dead last in competitions in powerlifting, I mean by a long margin, and by putting in the techniques he does in this book, he goes on to break world records, multiple world records. Now let's look at the caliber of this guy. If you actually go and actually Google Dr. Judd Squats 603 pounds at 130 pound body weight. That's Dr. Judd Squats 603 pounds at 130 pounds body weight. That is not a typo. He's actually doing it in this video. You need to go and watch that and see how strong this guy was, and look at what he looks like as well, because he does not look like a lifter at all. He basically goes on and he talks about in the book, if we go back to it, how he used among other things, deep muscle relaxation to relax the body before performance, and goes through techniques that you can use before any performance. It doesn't have to be in powerlifting, in any sport, how to prepare the body for the peak sports performance. And one of the major things is deep muscle relaxation. So go and get that book. You can get it on Amazon, and go and read it. Now, for me, I've read it once. I'm going to go, and I'm on to my second read now. And this is the other thing that you need to get from non-fiction books, is if you're reading a non-fiction book that primarily is there to learn from, you have to read it multiple times to pull out all the information and understand all the information, because there's no use actually being able to intellectually know about the information. You need to be able to understand the information so it becomes part of you. So for me, I've only read this book once. I've only taken probably at best 10% of the knowledge coming from this book. I need for you to take in as much knowledge as possible, you need to read non-fiction books multiple times, probably 10 to 15 times, to pull out everything, to make the book worthwhile. Too much in our society, we're looking for more knowledge, read more books, read raw books, without actually understanding, right, have I actually learned and understood the principles of the book I've just read? You can't just read a non-fiction book once and get everything from it. You need to be able to read it multiple times. Repetition is a master skill, and for me, all the books, the worthwhile books I've taken, non-fiction books that I've learned from, I've read it up to 10 to 15 times. And you won't be able to read that many books, obviously, but you'll be getting more information and pulling out the most information as much as possible out of each book that you do. The purpose is to take in the knowledge that you're reading, not to read as many books as possible. So you should, if you're an athlete looking to improve the performance, if you've been subscribed to my channel and have been interested in relaxation for your sprinting, if you're an athlete in any sport, you should be buying this book, because it's going to bring about peak performance. This guy broke multiple world records, and he says himself, he's an average Joe, he says in the book, and he shows you how incredible the body can be. So go and read this book, and go and read this book again until you've read it at least 10 times. That's how you learn. That's how you understand. So hopefully this video is helpful. Please like, please share, and I'll see you in the next video.